everybody. It is Monday night, and welcome to Crits and Giggles.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey. Calm down, Ben.
Oh my.
Wow. I apologize. We've been having too much fun pre-show. We were talking Animal Crossing and burping and many other different things in the world. So, that's where we are right now. Just want to say, we have, including tonight, 3 episodes left in this season of Crits and Giggles.
No.
I know. Sounds crazy. So after tonight, we have 2 more Mondays before we take a break. Just a short break, but a break. My brain needs it. These guys are crazy. You will see donations to my right for tonight, and of course in chat as well. Wild Magic was so much fun last week. I don't know if you guys remember, and if you want to know how our heroes got here, check YouTube and the Twitch VODs to catch up on any episodes you might have missed. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Hello.
It's moving along.
Here we
Yeah.
are.
Yep. Ready to, find some witches, take some names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Candace said.
All right.
Those
Well,
witches.
if you guys are ready, we can jump right into the recap. What do you say?
Love it.
We're ready.
All right. A crow became very jealous of a raven because ravens were regarded by humans as a bird of omen which foretold the future and was held in great respect by them. The crow was very anxious to get the same sort of reputation herself, and one day, seeing some travelers approaching, she flew onto a branch of a tree at the roadside and cawed as loud as she could. The travelers were in some dismay at the sound, for they feared it might be a bad omen, till one of them, spying the crow, said to his companions, "It's all right, my friends. We can go on without fear, for it's only a crow, and that means nothing." Last week, our heroes, with the adorably grumpy Domovoy Hatch, continued searching the Pale Tower. As they unfroze from their inaugural ice teleporter trip, the group began questioning what little they knew about this place. Finding themselves in a dining hall, it wasn't long before they attracted the attention of 2 winter-touched atomies, one of which called for help from another creature in the kitchen. Chip grappled, Skeslin burst, Soraya worried, Hatch ate, Miyuki wrote poetry, and Astrid swung wildly. But, most importantly, wild magic reigned supreme. No one knew where this magic came from or why it struck only some of the party, but it came just as fast as it went. While once again discussing whether or not to kill the evil creatures that lay unconscious before them, the entire group heard the voice of a young girl emanating from the soul gem. Everyone's nightmare came true, as Hatch confirmed the voice was that of Thora Petska. The group made their way to the northern hallway to find 2 more ice teleporters and an empty bedroom, with treasure, of course, but not before interrupting a Mandragora's escape from this citadel's evil. Following the hallway, they found themselves in a library abound with information and books, obviously a place to rest. And with a look only a puppy dog can give those it loves, Hatch told the group he must return home. Things had changed within the tower, and he wasn't even sure if the information he had for them was useful anymore. But, more importantly, if the heroes from Heldren could handle the evil here, he needed to return home to protect his family. Exhausted, back down to your original party, and faced with a need to save the world from a never-ending ice age, what do you do?
Comments.
Galguin says, Ben, are you okay there, buddy? Always.
Are you?
I don't know.
Scott Denuso says, a lady does not burp. Good thing there's no ladies around here, Scott Denuso. Hey!
Oh, wow. Oh, Adam Kimbleton reminding everyone to go into the basement if you want to hag.
We're
You
not
guys have been
looking
headed
for
up. If you want the hag, you got to go downstairs.
We're looking for hags. We're
Scott
looking for
Denuzzo is
witches.
reminding Willow Ridley that here Willow Ridley can hurt me by using wild magic or anything on me. So
Yeah, which
Yes.
sort of looks like maybe that's already happening if
What?
Jamie wants to read the donation document.
Let me
Wait,
take a
what?
look. Oh, I got this. $5.
This Fang, smallest Westling. I back. I give edge to winner of Finroll, please. You now knows what this is. Since Jamie is nice lady, even though she can run game, she play too. Rat kisses. I new fan of that network now.
For those of our players that don't know, a fin roll is we all roll a d20 and whoever rolls lowest will get the edge from Finn.
Well,
And since I'm allowed to roll as well, I'm going to.
I'm pretty close.
Nope.
Me too. I rolled
I
a 2.
I rolled a 4.
5.
6.
Wow. 19.
Yeah, 14. So nowhere near it.
Yeah! Thank you, Finn. I appreciate it. I will take that edge and wreak some havoc with it, hopefully.
Whoa.
Do you guys see any more comments you'd like to read? If not, we can jump right on in.
Well, let's go over the followers over the last 24 hours. We've been
Thank
followed by Boop16, B300, Riblu, Malatia 11, Creed Plays Games, Marycat, and Soren's Blade. So thank you all for the follows.
Thank you.
That was a V, not a Y, Ben. Learn how to read. It's Marv Cat.
Thank you, Jim,
Fool.
for putting him in his place.
Well, Jim, there's one big difference between you and me. You wear your glasses and I don't.
Yeah, that's the big difference.
That's
Nothing else. All right, you guys, let's jump in. At the end of last session, we had kind of fast forwarded through the watches overnight, but I want to take a step back. I want to go to the beginning of the night because you guys haven't really had a time to sit down, rest, talk as a group of adventurers since you've entered the Pale Tower. You've also had another party member this whole time. Now you're back to your original party. So Hatch has left, headed back to Waldsby to protect his family, the Petskas. And you're in this library.
Jamie, are you saying we gotta go back in time?
No.
I've thought of another difference between you and me, Ben.
Oh, no.
So if you guys want to talk about anything, if there's anything you'd like to do before you go to sleep and watch us start, now is the time.
Yeah, so I believe it was Astrid and I taking first watch.
Yes, it was Astrid and Soraya, then Miyuki on her own, and then Chip and Skeslin. But before anybody goes to bed, while all 5 of you are still awake, if there's anything to talk about, now is the time. If not, we can head straight to first watch.
What?
I think Chip, this is very interesting. I think Chip picks up a book on all the religions around Galarian, and he opens it up. And he's like, starts looking into it, and as soon as he gets half a page down, he just falls asleep.
That makes sense.
Learns no useful information.
Of course. Of course not. Who would do that?
Yeah.
Who?
And Soraya's like sitting on the floor with like 15 different open books just surrounding her. And she's got one in her hands and she's just like reading so fast. And I would think, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm going to let you finish that statement before I give you any information.
Oh, I get information. I was just going to say, I was actually going to ask if everyone had gone to sleep yet and had our watch started.
It seems like, unless somebody stops me, First Watch has started with Soraya and Astrid.
Yeah.
Real quick, Soraya, you begin reading all of these books. And last time you had said you were only looking for books on adventurers and whatnot, but you are specifically sitting down and reading as many books, it sounds like, as you can. You find this is a very expansive library. You find varied topics such as Galarian history, the Great Beyond, bestiaries on dragons, fae, magical beasts of the icy north. There are open books on the table that you had found that related to Taldor, where Heldrin is, far, far to the south from where you are currently. And you find other books about a lot of other different countries, some speaking of different planets. You're not sure, like, this is all a lot to take in.
I would assume amongst her fantasy books that she's reading about heroic endeavors that she would probably pick up a lot of the bestiaries and want to learn as much as she could about any sort of new creatures that she possibly wouldn't have heard of before.
Sure. And you find a lot of new information. I mean, you grew up in the South in Taldor, and these are all on creatures that you would only find in Irison, the land of Lenorm Kings, the Mammoth Lords. Like, these are creatures you have never heard of, never even seen. And you, like, there is a wealth of information here. So it could keep you busy for a while.
And then I gain a +5 to knowledge nature.
Yeah, no.
Is worth a shot. So I think if Soraya's like so busy in her books, if Astrid were to come over to her, she would immediately start talking about the books to Astrid.
Yes, Astrid would come over and just ask her, Soraya, what you're reading there?
Oh, it's so wonderful. There's so many things that I've never even heard of before. Have you heard of a mammoth? I've never heard of that before.
Really?
Yes. Oh, and there's this marvelous hero. She's beautiful and she's strong. Her name is Jacque Lalanne. Have you heard of her?
It sounds familiar, maybe. I'm not sure.
Oh, she's so strong and brave. Oh, she reminds me of you.
How
did you become so strong and brave?
Oh, goodness. I don't really ever... Well, I don't think I've ever considered myself to be so strong and brave. I grew up with 12 brothers, so I didn't really have an opportunity to be a girl. My dad had me climbing ice walls with my axe when I was just a wee thing.
Wow, that's amazing. But you learned so much.
Oh, of course, yes. I learned a lot. You know, I miss my home. I miss my brothers.
Well, why don't you go back there? Why did you come down here?
Soraya, I'm looking for someone. Ooh. I'm looking for my brother. One of them.
What happened to him?
Well, you see, and Astrid gets down on the floor, looks around, makes sure everybody else is asleep. And she says, well, Soraya, not so long ago, my brother, Jonas, was in charge of the army of the White Queen. Long may she reign, the mother of our lands, the strength of our people. And you see, there was a fight at a tavern one night, and he was killed. And in the scuffle, my brother Lothar disappeared. I think that Lothar killed our brother. Do you see why I must be here? I must find my brother. And now, surprisingly, I have found friends that are as close as family could be. So now there's 2 reasons I must stay and fight to the end, you know?
Wow. Why would you? I don't think I've ever heard of that, except for in books, of course. A brother killing another brother? That's
Yes.
awful.
I should have stayed, I'll tell you that much. But, sorry, I had to leave. You see, I was next in line to lead the armies, but now, before I go back, I must avenge my brother's death. We must find these witches and kill them. Only then can peace be brought to our community.
Wow. I mean, do you think your brother is working with these witches?
I traced him. First, I was looking for Hestrig Orlov. I heard that she was heading from Zamar to Opara with Lady Argentea. And I knew I had to reach the Borderwood to find them. And that's when I came across our raggedy bunch here. So I know that he came this way, but I don't know what he's about or why he would harm our family so. Jonas was the best of us. I wish you could have known him. So I will find Lothard, and I will make him pay for what he's done, and I will find my answers. But in the meantime, I will take care of you and our group with every breath in my body.
Well,
I'm so glad you're reading all these books, Soraya. You are a true adventurer.
Oh, I'm no adventurer compared to you. Oh, you're so fascinating. But Astrid, I know you'll find him. I just believe it. But I hope maybe you'd hear him out. There's never a good reason to kill a family member, but perhaps there was a reason. Maybe even his own reason. But I hope you find the answers that you're looking for.
You know, when I first started out, I must say, Sreya, that I just wanted to kill him, but maybe I think you've been a pretty good influence on me, for I will hear him out.
Well, good. Oh, and look here. And she's going to pull up another book and show her like this illustration of this like big, strong female hero, this warrior who, you know, basically slayed some mammoths, and just kind of show Astrid what she's been reading.
And Astrid will hunker down and start looking through the books with her, with happiness in her heart.
Well, you two just look at all these books. It's probably a good reason you don't hear anything on watch. The night passes, nothing happens for the two of you. And we go to the second watch, which is Miyuki on her own. Oh, I think you're muted, Megan.
I was muted.
So stealthy. She's silent.
She is a stealthy little kitsune.
Yeah. I think that when she takes her watch, she just goes around the room and pulls out random books, just ones that like look the neatest on their cover, their spine, and then she lays them all out. And she goes and tries to find different words, and she just writes it down, like she's trying to create new poems, and utilizing this library as a generator. But she, as she's doing that, she also actually keeps a journal where, you know, she's writing poems and things like that, but she writes other things as well. So she's just kind of doing a little bit of this. And I think you see her when everyone's asleep, she kind of looks around and she just has a look on her face it's happy, but also a bit sad at the same time. And then she continues on with her books.
A bittersweet moment. Beautiful. And we will move on to Skeslin and Chip. Your third watch.
Sure. I think that after everybody else is asleep and it's just me and Chip, I wanted to go over to him and sit down. So, Chip, I think everybody around here, well, they listen to you. They're not going to listen to me, and I don't really kind of want them to. But I think what I'm seeing happening is that you're becoming a bit of a leader of this band. Whether you like it or not, they respect your opinion. And even though I don't always agree with you, it does seem that your wildly erratic methods have kept us alive so far. So that's something, But I think that after today, it's pretty obvious that you're starting to see a problem that I've been crowing about for some time. And it's that we're not really in one of Soraya's stories. And the things that we're facing aren't always just misguided children that we can put on the right path. And I don't think that me telling them about that is ever going to change their minds. But I do want you to know a couple of things. When I was growing up, I was kind of the only one like this in my village, and nobody knows why, and I don't even know why. I'm all blue and I have some connection to the sea or whatever it is. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe that's part of the reason that I left home, was to try to find out. But I will tell you the one thing that it was always very apparent to me was that I was one step away from a monster in everybody else's eyes. And so I always had to hold back whatever they did. I could never fight back, because if I did, it was too far. And as this all happens around us, and the power that I have grows, and the power that we all have seems to grow, I think that the mistakes that I made in my childhood was refusing to fight back because I didn't want others to think I was going too hard. I don't intend to live like that anymore, Chip. I don't. So if you decide that this group is going to play with kid gloves, that's fine, but don't expect it of me. I'm going to survive this, and I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure others do. These people, when they come at us, it's not from a play, it's not a game. When they come at us, I'm going to kill them, Chip. I am. And you're going to have to find a way to be right with that, and I think you see it. And you're going to have to find a way to make the others right with it. Because I'll listen to you.
Well, certainly appreciate your honesty. Come here real quick. And Chip will kind of get Skeslin up and kind of, walk him over. And he'll look at Soraya, and I'm assuming that she's fallen asleep with just books covering her. And he'll kind of flip open the page to the realm of the Mammoth Lords. And he'll flip open to the Mammoth. You see that? That's a mammoth. I've run into them before. Some are mean, and some are ornery, and some just want to kill you. But they're not all like that. In the realm of the Mammoth Lords, people ride them. They're friends, they're family to some people. You've had a hard time, I guess, growing up. Different than the people around you. I can verify that. I can tell you that I've felt the same way. I was a monster to kids my age. So I know how you feel. But in some ways I fear you might flip the switch too far. It's okay to fight back. And yes, we will have to kill. But we've already made a strong decision in this group to align with someone who is full of malice and control. I can't give up the part of me that wishes to see the world a better place, that wishes to see change in people. You're asking me to be a leader, okay? But I'm not going to be perfect. And every single time, I'm only going to lead with my heart.
And he'll take whatever blankets he can find and he'll lay them over his friends. He'll say,
but no matter what, I'm not going to let anything happen to those I love.
Well, that's good. That's pretty good, Chip. I think we have the same goals. We just might not always agree on how to reach them. And I'll trust you. I do, in a way. I don't always agree with you, but I do trust you. I trust your heart. I just hope that when you disagree with me, you understand I come from the same place, with the same destination in mind.
I do. Now, what kind of tricks can we play on them while they sleep? Can you put a mark on their forehead, or you got any warm water with you? That's a good trick. People know that one. It's funny. People laugh all the time at that trick.
All of the tricks that I can pull are the opposite of warm. I think maybe we just let them sleep for now.
All right, but keep your mind open. If you think of something, you let me know, okay?
You'll be the first one I tell.
We can't pass up opportunities like this every single time, all right?
Understood. I'll get my priorities straight for the next time.
Okay. Good.
I despise each and every one of you for making me love these characters so much. Because I'm going to cry right along with you when one of you dies. But for now, because of the beautiful role play each of you did, even on your own, Megan, you all get a point of inspiration.
Hey, there it is.
Wow, you guys. Applause for all of you. Real quick, I do want to shout out a couple of things. Scott Denuzzo gifted a sub to Simon Jr. D, and Floof Thunder now follows us.
Floof Thunder?
Floof Thunder. Saying.
That's great.
Oh, and Scott Denuzzo became the BBBB and is giving the extra action to Skeslin.
Nice. I will use it to wreak havoc.
That was so good, everybody. Ow!
As you, Chip and Skeslin, are coming to the end of your watch, you hear the handle of the southernmost door in the library jiggle. Now, before you went to sleep, you had moved chairs and bookcases in front of doors to be safe in the library, but you hear the door kind of jiggle.
Which one? This one over here? Right, that I'm currently right by?
I don't see you, but you are pinging the correct door.
Okay. All right. Chip will stealthily go over to the door and try and climb up onto whatever's next to it, like a bookcase or something.
Okay.
And stealth is so good for me. You have
Stealth
no idea.
So good?
So good. All right, here we go. So, it's a 7 on the die, which means it's a 6.
Oh, Skeslin, you watch as this 7-foot-tall man tries to climb up on a bookshelf, and he puts his foot on that first shelf, and it crumples beneath his weight, and all the books kind of tumble out, and he goes to next one, kind of makes his way up to the top. What do you do once you're up there, Chip?
I announce that we've got another donation, and Matt, you should read it so that we can get this roll going.
Ooh! This Finn again. This is fun. I like another Finn roll for the edge. Ben, I like you more than in space. Also, your beard will be fun to play with. Hello, people I do not know. It's Jim, Candace, Megan. You seem nice. Katie and Jamie, I love rat kisses.
So we have another Finn roll for an edge. Again, lowest roll wins the edge.
I'm pretty close.
I did poorly.
I got a 12.
I got a 10.
I got a 6.
Oh!
Jim gets it.
Jim got a 2.
Ooh.
All right, Finn, it looks like Jim Skeslin gets your edge. So thank you for that donation, Finn.
Nice.
Chip, you're on top of this bookcase. What are you doing up there?
And I look at Skeslin and I shake my head. I go, okay, I'm ready now. And he's just gonna like be up there like a bear. And whenever anything comes in, he's gonna jump on top of it.
Is everybody else still asleep at this point?
At this point, people have roused. They're starting to get up, but they are not fully awake.
No.
I want to signal Soraya, and I want to actually nod over towards the northern door and like come with me. And I actually want to stealth around because I know there's a door from the dining room into that hallway that we had checked out before we went to bed.
Sure.
This is what I love about this group split.
I'm going to start sneaking right over that way, hopefully with Soraya in tow.
Yeah, I would. She would get up and I think quickly try to like grab like 2 or 3 of her favorite books and tuck them in her bag, and then she'd follow Skeslin.
Sure. Are you doing this stealthily?
I'd like to.
Roll me a stealth check.
Sure, I'll put that Finn edge on it for a total of 19. Not bad.
17.
You make your way. I mean, it takes a second because obviously Chip was on top of this bookcase that was blocking the door. So Chip has to climb down. You move the bookcase. Then you make your way out into the hallway. But you do so fairly quietly. And you make your way around to the dining hall. Where would you like to go from there?
Wait, I'm sorry. So the door where somebody had been was that one that Chip is right in front of, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the bookcase that I climbed on top of, Jamie.
Got you. Okay, I just want to make sure that I was right about all this stuff over there. I'll put my ear to this door and I want to listen to see if I can hear people in the hallway.
Yeah. In the dining room, you went out the north door.
Yeah, I thought if people are in this hallway, I was going to come around the long way to. Understood.
Again, it takes a minute because you had blocked the door. Not a minute, but but it takes a couple of seconds. You are able to make your way out and roll that perception check at the hallway door to the south.
That is going to be a 15.
15. You don't hear anything in the hallway.
Okay. I mean, look, I guess I gotta open it.
Go ahead.
I'd like to do so stealthily.
All right.
If it's possible. 15.
15. Stealth. Roll a perception check.
Sure. Whoop. Ooh, that's pretty good. 25.
25. As you open this door fairly quietly, I mean, you're kind of surprised with, the noise that ice makes when it rubs up against each other. It makes noise.
That's a clear noise that everybody knows. It's ice rubbing up against each other.
Well, I know the noise. I'm hoping other people know the noise. Ice rubbing up against ice is not quiet.
That
anyway,
crunching, squeaking.
Skeslin, you're stealthy. Stop it, Ben. Skeslin, you're stealthy opening the door. But as you open and stick your head through, you do hear another door close.
Okay. All right. Do I have any idea? Because obviously this door is right next to me. I don't know.
Right. You do know it was not this door
Gotcha.
Or the one that Chip.
Right. Because Chip would be there.
Could be that one.
Yeah.
This is actually a window. So you have 2 options. This one to the very far south and the one at the other end of the hallway.
Okay, so yeah, just go back and tell the others that the hallway outside that door is clear, and I'm gonna start seeing if I can track down who might have been making such a racket.
Okay.
Before we go anywhere else,
Uh-oh.
Chip, Miyuki, and Astrid, you begin hearing noise outside the eastern library door.
I'm on the wrong. Hang on, I'm on the wrong one. Astrid, you and Miyuki go that way to the north, and I'll go right at them.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we'll do it quietly though.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what is the current plan?
Chip will get off, and he'll come over here to this door. And he
To which door?
told Astrid and Miyuki to go up this way
Mm-hmm.
to the double door.
North.
You know what?
Yeah.
A lot is happening. Let's go ahead and do this in initiative order,
Oh, there we go.
just to make sure we don't miss anything and
Just to
people
make
don't
sure.
feel like, well, I was gonna do. Now you know what you can do. Oh boy, what?
Every single day it feels like
Christmas.
What's your total?
A 21.
What is your roll off, please?
With whom? With you?
With me.
Ooh.
It was almost another crit. 14.
Okie dokie. All right. Miyuki,
19.
very close behind. Skeslin.
I was all excited about my 19 too, but it looks like everybody else is doing very well.
Miyuki
My
and Skeslin, yeah, what's your bonus?
5.
2.
Miyuki will go after Skeslin. And then I have Soraya,
8.
Astrid.
17.
Well, okay.
Soraya is weighed down by books.
Yep.
It is true. You did pick up a lot of books. Chip, we are going to start with you in this non-combat initiative.
Okay. Chip is at the door that he wishes to be at, but he's not in the position that he really wants. Like he wouldn't burst in there without Astrid and Miyuki being in there. So he's going to take and just hold the door as shut as he can, like use strength against it.
Okay.
Yeah, and keep it shut. And he'll go.
Sure. Then it is my turn. Things happen. And we'll move on to Skeslin's turn.
Okay. Then Skeslin will make his way down the hallway, getting to there with 30 feet. Not seeing anything. I would actually... Can I see this door from the hallway? Like, I don't know what the light situation is. I have dark vision anyway, so it's...
There are enough windows in here, and it's morning.
Cool.
You can see everything.
Okay. Well, I can see this door just because I know this area. I actually want to cast open on this door.
And the door opens.
Okay.
We move on to Miyuki's turn. Miyuki.
I think I would like to inspire competence if I can do it. I think it would only be because where we are for Astrid and Chip, I want to whisper it to them so they can hear it, but hopefully people outside cannot. Oh, goodness. I have so many web pages pulled up. Okay, so yeah, she kind of just like holds up a drum and then it's like, okay. And she says, "You can do it. I know you can. Remember, we are all your fans. No matter how many fails have come before, you got it this time for sure." Oh. She whispers that. So
I love Miyuki's poetry.
The competence gives ally +2 competence bonus on skill checks with a particular skill as long as she continues to hear the bard's performance. So she's just continuing to whisper. I don't know. Does that mean I have to pick, or the people who get it have to pick the bonus, or I mean the particular skill?
I believe typically you inspire courage or competence when somebody else is trying something specifically, and then you are attempting to bolster their attempt to do that.
Yes. Well, I'm trying to bolster stealth.
There it is.
Being
Great.
quiet.
Okay.
We move on to Astrid. Astrid, what are you gonna do?
Wait, does
Astrid-
Miyuki get a move?
Oh,
Oh, Miyuki, if you would like to move, you can.
I think I'll stay where I am.
There you go. Astrid, are you gonna stay where you are?
Astrid would like to take out her axe and move just outside of this door on this side here.
Oh, I need you to take a step back
Uh-oh.
Like so.
within the room. Because
Oh.
as you open the door, you are met with a woman.
Ah!
And I'll show you what this woman looks like closer up.
Uh-uh.
Wait a minute.
Let me drag you.
What?
I can't really see her face, but this is who you're greeted with. She does not have a sword drawn or anything.
What?
But you are met with this woman outside the door. You have moved slightly. Would you like to do anything else? Because Soraya, I will let you move or do whatever you would like to do before anything else happens. I want to give everybody a chance to
Yep. I would have followed Skeslin's directions, and I do have a movement speed of 30, but I would probably have gotten to about here and seen the woman.
yeah.
So Soraya would probably just stop in her tracks and look around. And
Yeah.
what are these rocks, or is this like a plant or something?
Those are like statues of ice nymphs. These, unlike the others that you met over here by the red carpet, are not looking at you as you move.
Oh, yeah, those are creepy.
Okay, so then Soraya would have probably run up, seen the woman, and then just kind of like tucked herself right in with that statue.
Sure. Roll me a quick stealth check.
Yep.
And then we're going to rewind a bit to the end of Astrid's turn.
21 for stealth.
Alrighty. So Astrid, you come face to face with this woman.
Yes.
Was there anything else you'd like to do?
Well, now I'm surprised. So I think Astrid is just going to stay there for a second,
Go up.
going, she's a little gobsmacked.
And as you just stand there face to face with this woman, she looks at you and goes, "Excuse me, why are the doors to the library closed? Who are you? Why are you here?"
And that's when Chips bursts through the door and he's like, ah! And nobody's there.
Sure.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I am a captain here within the tower. Captain Orlov, maybe you've heard my name. Are you new recruits? You should be downstairs in the barracks.
Captain Orlov. Captain Hestrig Orlov?
Yes. Why are
And-
you in my library?
And Astrid drops her masterwork hand axe and lunges at Hestrig Orlov, trying to knock her to the ground.
Whoa!
Roll me a CMB check.
What? I'm looking through my notes. Have we heard this name before, or is this just
Yes, I
It's
just
been
said it.
mentioned.
Yeah, said earlier today.
You know, maybe if you paid attention to people's backstories, Ben.
I was asleep.
Ooh, yikes.
Total
Uh-oh.
is 19.
19. You lunge for this woman and you wrap her up. You haven't pinned her yet, but you have wrapped this woman up. What? Let's go back to the top of initiative at this point. Even if we're not in combat. But let's go to initiative because everybody deserves a chance to react. Chip, what do you do?
Whoa. Chip, since she's wrapped up, will move over here into a flanking position. And he sees Astrid grappling, and he goes, yes! He joins in on the bear hug. So they're just like,
I love that you're so happy in combat, but I guess roll a CMB just to double check. I have a feeling I know how this is going to go.
You want to die? I don't think I did it.
Well, as currently Mr. Gorlov is grappled.
Okay, hang on.
Let's just see how this plays out real quick.
It's a 9. All right, it's a 9.
No, that's not gonna do it. It feels so good to tell you you don't get to grapple something.
Oh, but it was too much fun.
It was a lot of fun. This woman looks at you, Astrid, and is like, "What are you doing? Well, I am your superior," and she will try to break out of this.
Okay.
And assert her dominance, I guess. Let me double check some things. Yeah. Ooh, will a 23 break out?
Yup.
Oh.
All right. So she just basically like shrugs off your bear hug.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's flanked by you two currently, but she will actually take a 5-foot step back from you.
Whoa.
And just to put some distance for the time being. Mm-hmm. And she just looks at, what is the meaning of this? It is now Skeslin's turn. Skeslin, you're in the southern hallway. You are not sure of what's happening.
Open up another door, Jim.
You do hear yelling. I'll let you know you hear yelling.
Yeah, if I'm hearing a bunch of yelling, then I'll just actually go ahead and begin making my way towards it. But I'll actually just get to basically with a double move so that I can peek around the corner and try to get a handle of what's going on without revealing my presence.
Sure. I assume Chip did not close the doors behind him.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He burst out of them things.
You can see clearly that there is a woman standing yelling at the rest of your party.
I had to double move to get there, so that's all I could do for the moment.
All right. Miyuki, you've been like quietly beat poeting. What's happening?
I think she saw Astrid attack, so she's hoping she can get some kind of surprise. I think she just jumps around here and just goes with her sword. I don't know. I guess I would have known she was there. So what is she? I know she just stepped back, right? Is there anything else she's doing? Like, does she look like she's trying to attack? She's just trying to get away?
All she has done so far is try to ascertain who you are and why you are upstairs and not down in the barracks.
Yeah, I'll just put my sword pointed like at her. I'm not going to attack, but I want to essentially be threatening along with what it seems like everyone else is doing.
Of course.
I just want to do it too.
I also want to be
You know what? Roll me an intimidation check.
Yeah.
Let's see how intimidating Miyuki is. Where are you, intimidation? Oh, there you are. Oh, actually, she's got a little bit. That is 19.
Ooh. You see this woman like kind of puts her hands up for a second and is like, what is happening? Astrid, you had this woman wrapped up. She broke out of it. What are you doing?
Astrid retrieves her silver dagger.
Oh.
And aims it at this woman and takes a 5-foot step into this little group here and says to her, Hastreg Orlov, I am here to find out some information that you have. You're going to give it to me, or you're going to see the wrong end of this dagger. That will be for certain.
Oh.
Soraya, what would you like to do?
So Astrid probably wouldn't be able to see me, but I would really love for her to just kind of hear my phantom voice yelling out from behind this statue. And it would say, Astrid, please remember what you said last night. Please do not let your need for vengeance overcome your good heart. That's it.
Oh, it's so sweet. I can't handle it. Unless somebody else wants to do something, Astrid has made it clear she has questions.
Well, Chip would tackle this woman.
Chip would tackle
because
the
here's
woman.
because here's the deal. This woman is still a threat. There's no way that we're like gonna question her with her just being like, oh, chit chatty, we're best friends. Like I'm gonna restrain her.
All right, roll me a CMB.
Come on!
What was it?
13.
Ooh, no. You like go to grab this woman around the waist and she just like pushes her hips to the side, gets out of your way.
You know the Macarena? Wow.
Yes, she is doing the Macarena.
That's impressive.
Would anyone else like to act? It is technically my turn if Chip went. And this woman will step back a bit more. Away. If Miyuki would like to use an attack of opportunity, she could.
And Chip?
Yes.
And Chip?
He'll punch her.
Yeah, I will. I mean, what I'd really like to do if I'm holding my sword this way is throw it in the air and grab it by the blade and hit her with the other end. I don't know. What would govern that?
Yeah. You know what? Roll me an acrobatics check. Sleight of hand. Let's do sleight of hand to catch the dagger appropriately without injuring yourself. And then we'll deal with it after that.
How about a 10?
You know what? You're going to take a little bit of damage because you are catching it by the blade. And that wasn't super amazing. So you're going to take 2 points as you catch it, but you can get off the attack.
This seems appropriate.
Chip got a 9. I'm assuming that misses.
Yeah, you are swinging wide, Chip. What is wrong with you tonight?
I don't know. It's this morning.
This morning? What is wrong with you this morning? Miyuki, what was that attack roll?
All right. Okay, here we go. So many dice in my way. Ooh, that is 21.
Ooh.
You are able to hit this woman with the hilt of your dagger.
Yes.
Good job, Miyuki.
Here we go. That's for 6 damage.
6 non-lethal damage. And this woman takes the hilt of the dagger like across her face as you just reach out and are like, Skeslin, if you'd like to act, you can. Otherwise, we'll move to Astrid.
No, I mean, at this point, I consider it an advantage that she does not know that I'm here. But I'm definitely watching as Chip is just fumbling around trying to grab this woman. And Miyuki is now like bleeding from the hand and trying to smack her with the wrong end of the dagger. And he's like, every time these people, I swear to by all the gods.
All right. Before we move on to Astrid's turn, I think it's only fair to answer some questions from chat.
Sure.
Let's take a look at the chat.
That's us.
A lot of them are chatting about Starfinder.
They're chatting about Starfinder, and apparently there's an argument about where Adam Kimbleton was at some point during one of our own filmings. So I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, Scott Tenuzo, though, said, Miyuki, don't be a follower, be a leader.
Dark Knight also asked, when is Miyuki dropping her rap album?
Oh, man. Oh,
Simon Jr. says, really love the enlarged vignette when the players talk at the DAT network. Good job, Adam Rady. You're a hero.
He's a hero.
It's Lucas Martinez says, Dark Knight, I'm waiting for Miyuki's Christmas themed hip hop album.
Oh my God.
Oh, wowza.
Love it.
Let's see.
It looks like.
Sorry.
Go ahead. You guys.
I just have a rules question.
Oh.
Can you, with an attack of opportunity, can you choose to talk instead of like attack, or does it have to be an attack?
So with talking, the way that they have sort of hand waved everything, all of the stuff that I see about talking is that you can just talk whenever. They don't. It's a free action. Obviously, GMs will set like you can't give a speech in the middle of a battle. But if you have talking is one of those things that you can do between characters at any time is most of the actual chatter that I see about it. And that's sort of the way I've been playing it lately. So you can choose to talk at any time, really.
Yeah.
If you want to do a check to because if you want to actually try to influence an NPC, that's different. And it actually usually can't be done in combat anyway. So I would say that if you want to talk to the NPC as they're moving away, sure. If you wanted to try to influence them as they're moving away, there's really no way to do that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Tobias was watching. He said, okay, my phone just fell on my head. I believe I'll set it aside and just listen while falling asleep. Have fun, everyone.
I like this one from Crossbear 18 real quick. It says, at least Chip gives bear hugs and not like bear hugs, like bear skin hugs, I think.
Yeah.
We have a comment from B. McAllister 12. Ben, I am somehow on your team, and I am not sure how to feel about this.
Hey!
All right, you guys. I think we should jump
did
back
have
in.
Sarah Ann Dippity is continuing their gift subbing. So thank you, Sarah Ann.
Thank you. All right, let's get back into it. Astrid, you said you had questions. What do you want to do?
I would like to say to Ms. Orlov, would you like to sit down and answer these questions, or would you like to stay here and answer these questions?
I believe I asked for an answer first. Who are you?
Oh, who am I? Oh, she wants to know who I am. My name's Astrid. Astrid Narum. Recognize that last name, do you? How about a man named Lothard? Recognize that name?
I know Lothard.
Yeah. And where did you pick him up?
Pick him up like I went looking for him. He came to us.
Oh, he came to you, did he? Do you know what he did before he joined up with your ilk? He killed someone. Oh, he killed someone. He's a murderer. So you know what you're going to do right now, Ms. Orlov? You're going to tell me where he is. And you're going to tell me right now where I can find him.
You want to know where Lothard is. And you begin to see white, icy blue veins grow from her chest out to the ends of her arms. You want to know where Lothard is.
Oh, yes. I demand
to tell you a few things. You assume that we did something to him. I don't know who you are still. But if you're going to question me, you're going to know it all. He came to us. We only asked him to do what he had been planning to do from the beginning. But then we found out he was a coward and could only stab people in the back.
Yeah, found that one out too.
We took care of him. I don't know where he's buried. He's somewhere out in the wood.
You killed him?
He was a coward. What use was he to us?
And Astrid steps away and walks back into the library, totally dumbfounded.
And Soraya awkwardly is way too close to this woman and is like kind of hoping she doesn't notice her.
Chip has, if you'll notice, Chip has followed around and gone around to behind it because he knows that those portals are there, and so he's climbed up on the table in the dining room.
If you don't mind answering some questions for me now. Who are you and why are you in my library?
The name's Chip Walden. I'm a Black Rider.
You're a Black Rider?
Yep.
That's impossible. There's only one Black Rider.
Well, if you look at us, you consider us one group, then you're right. There's one Black Rider.
And Soraya's kind of doing this, like...
And it's us.
I don't understand. We took care of the White and the Red Rider. How did this happen?
Well, you messed around with the wrong people, it seems, because they gifted it to people who could continue their work. And as long as you keep messing around and ruining nature for what it was and doing bad things in the land, guess what? More people are gonna just become riders.
It's impossible. We couldn't have.
Miyuki, is it impossible?
No.
No? Okay, thank you. Yep, Miyuki says it's not impossible.
Of course. And you see this woman turn on herself and begin to walk around the table.
No, I'm sorry. You can't go that way.
Oh,
No, you're on top of me. Get off of me. Get out. I'm
in this space first.
No. I stopped you. I'm jumping off the table and tackling you.
All right. So you want a CMB check? Go ahead.
Yup.
I think we broke Jim.
16.
And this woman ducks out of your way, but with you attempting to grab her, we'll go ahead and go back into initiative order. And that's going to be your turn.
All right.
You have the first round in combat.
Yeah, but she was walking all around willy-nilly.
Was she? I barely moved.
Jamie, you walked straight to a teleport station. I know where you were. And I even, as soon as you said she started walking, I was like, I stop her. And you somehow ended up at the teleportation square.
Well, since it's my turn, she's going to cast defensively. Oh, yes. That is going to be a 25.
Okay.
And to cast defensively, what is...
It's going up.
It's going what?
I believe it is against my CMD.
Jim, help me.
I think it's 15 plus double the spell's level.
That might be it.
Oh, then that's fine. I made it.
15 plus double the spell's level. It's right here in the handy dandy Pathfinder folio.
Well, you know, when you have 100 different characters that you're doing,
I know.
you can't have folios for all of them, Ben. But I get the spell off. Directed at you, Ben. Chip. That's your name. And she attempts a ranged touch spell. That is going to be a 19, Chip.
She's doing a ranged touch spell on me?
Yes. But she's casting defensively. It's within 30 feet. Deal with it.
I mean, I guess she's all right. Yeah.
I need a fortitude save.
Ah, here we go.
Oh.
9. I had 120, and the rest of them have been like 6 and below.
Well,
Get it together.
you're a little
Get it
taken
together.
aback because you recognize what she's doing. As she gathers ice and snow from around the room into a singular ball in her hand.
Watch out, she's got snowballs.
And throws it in your face and hits you. And that's going to be 15 points of damage. As this snowball smacks you in the face.
Chip is almost dead.
No!
And you are staggered for a round if you are still on your feet.
Yeah, I'm on my feet. Get out of here.
Cool. Fun. I love it. It is now Skeslin's turn. Skeslin, things are not going the way you thought they might.
No, they're going pretty much exactly how I thought they might when all of my companions who had surrounded the enemy then just let her walk away. That's exactly what I expected to have happen.
Yeah.
Frustrated old Skeslin is going to just start running back the way he came to try to see if there's anything he can do for this. But all he can do is get to the far end of the hallway.
Yeah, I mean, you're not that far now, but you did take the long way.
Yep.
Appropriate, though.
No.
Miyuki, what are you doing?
I keep being muted. Okay. You know, at this point, I think I'm just going to inspire some courage so that everybody has a little bit of an additional bonus.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, this time, though, she doesn't have to be quite so quiet because, I mean, as far as she knows, there's nobody she's hiding from. So she says, "Come on, you guys, we've done this before. Now it's time to even the score. Attack and shoot and let him have it. It's time to show him why we're the shit."
Oh, amazing. Real quick, we do have another donation from Finn. Ben, Finn is asking very sweetly what the name of your rat was previously. Oh, Finn is being so sweet. Okay, hold on.
Dusty was my rat's name. And I forever as a child, I always wanted like boy dogs and wanted boy pets. We had a bird and we had a rat, and I always named them boy names, and they always ended up being girls. So.
Well, again, a Finn roll for an edge from the sweet little message from Finn.
And now I roll a nat 18.
Oh, I got a 7.
6.
Oh. Anybody else lower than a 6?
No, but Jamie, I will say that Topper Harley 70 also made the point that making a ranged attack also provokes an attack of opportunity. I'll let you get away with it this time, but next time you throw a snowball in my face, you better be prepared.
I cast defensively. I don't know. Skeslin, you get the edge from Finn.
Ew.
Finn, thank you so very much. That was
Thin
very sweet.
edges.
All right. Astrid, you have your information. What are you going to do about it?
Astrid hears the ruckus out there and hears Chip maybe cry out with and a big thud, and she comes back to her senses, and she walks the 15 feet to the door, and picks up her masterwork hand axe, and then she moves toward, to right here, ready to attack in the next round.
Sure. Soraya, you begged for Aster to listen to you. What do you do now?
Oh, geez. I think Soraya's gonna just kind of move out from here and then maybe come to like here-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna yell to the woman. She's gonna say, "Wait, please don't go." And she'll cast Flare on her. Or try to.
Ooh.
All right. What kind of save?
That would be a Fortitude save.
All right. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to use my edges. One is from Finn, so thank you, Finn. On this Fortitude save, which will be a 25.
Yeah, okay. Wait, don't go.
Wait, don't go. All right, Chip, it's the top of the round with your turn.
Yeah,
what do you want to do?
We should have grabbed her earlier, but I keep trying. She's a slippery one.
And Chip will literally like jump on top of her. So if she's going downstairs, Chip's going too. I know you can't occupy the same space, but that's the goal of this. But here we go. Come on! That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's going to be a 26.
For a CMB check,
Boom! Yep.
you are able to wrap this woman up.
I got her. Everybody, come on and restrain her very fast. Cover her mouth.
All right. She is going to attempt to break out of this because you're all up in her business. And she's not going to have it. Ah, I just threw my dice. I got to use a different one. Oh, no. Oh, it is a natural 20. Strength check to break out of your grapple. I'm glad that dice went over there because it was not rolling well. This one I like. So she breaks free. Because that's a 23 to break out.
But does she takes the minus penalties? It doesn't matter. It's a crit. Like,
yeah, nat 20s are...
So, thank you. I love you. She breaks out, and that is her full round action. Skeslin, what are you going to do now?
Skeslin. What do he do? I think that I can get to where I need to get to, and that's what I'm going to check and see. Yep. So if I get to here, I can see her, and yeah. Okay, then she's going to have to make a reflex save because I'm going to spit on her.
Oh. All right, reflex. I should have saved those edges. Oh, that's not great. That is going to be an 11.
Nope, she's pinned in place with a -4 to her dexterity and a -2 to any attack rolls she might want to make. Nice. And that will last for...
Ever.
5 rounds. So
5 rounds. All right, I've got my countdown here. It's a minus what to dexterity?
-4 penalty to dexterity.
Oh, okay.
And a -2 penalty to all attack rolls. And she's pinned in place.
I hate it. I gotta break out of this again. I don't like it. Miyuki, what else am I not gonna like?
Oh, good question. Miyuki is going to come over here as well, maybe here, and I'm going to try hypnotism, which will probably, I would assume, would stop my Inspire Courage for right now, outside of the lingering song, because this is a spell.
Yes.
Okay. So there is a will save.
Does it say anything about combat? Is it a spell or is it one of your bardic performances?
It's a spell.
Okay. I just want to double check what it says about being in combat, if it says nothing, great, you get this off.
This spell in combat, each target gains a +2 bonus on its saving throw.
Got it. Will save with a +2 for me.
Yes.
That's a 6 total.
Oh yeah, no, 15 was the will that you needed to hit.
So what happens to me?
I basically fascinate you, causing you to stop and stare blankly at me. Oh, and I can make suggestions and requests that seem more plausible to you currently.
Nice. How long does this affect me?
This lasts 2d4 rounds.
Ooh.
Okay, so let me know how long I'm gonna be.
4 rounds. I rolled a 2.
Okay. Well, this is fun. I hope you all are having fun, because I sure am. Astrid, it's your turn.
Astrid will walk up and over the table to get to Ms. Orlov. She will stow her masterwork hand axe, and she will pull out her manacles. And she, even though she's been spat upon, can she still pry this woman's arms up and put the manacles on?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay. She's going to handcuff her.
Cool.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool.
Because we
I will
don't
say
know what the key is.
You moved.
Not my problem.
You moved and stowed a weapon and then pulled out something else. You will not be able to get the manacles on her yet.
Right.
But you can have them ready to go for next round.
I'm ready.
Soraya, what are you doing?
I'm going to step up to where Astrid is and take the manacles from Astrid and handcuff her.
Thank you, Soraya.
Well, if she stepped up and took the manacles, that would be her move in her standard action. So she wouldn't be able to manacle.
Really?
Thank you, Ben.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hold on. So pulling out manacles means that that's an action?
Yes.
Oh, come on. Fine.
What? No, you did it.
Well, there's no point in doing it.
But you did it.
Do I have a BBBB? Just double checking. All right. All right. If that's what I did, I did. And I'm here. I'm just holding manacles.
Manacles. What you're doing is relieving the manacles from Astrid so she can grab her weapon next time. That's what you're doing. You're being a friend.
You. Yes.
I get it.
Thank you.
Real quick, we've been followed by Chili Penguin. Penguin.
Love it.
I don't know why you're chilly, but I like you.
I love it.
Chip, it is your turn.
Yeah, so Chip will look at Astrid and look at Soraya and go, "What are you two doing?" And then he'll grab the manacle. He'll manacle her.
Great. So you grab the manacles and manacle her. It is fabulous.
Going in a script somewhere. That's great. That's just hilarious.
And I am fascinated and stuck in place.
Oh boy.
Yep.
So I can't do anything super exciting. I love this. I'm so happy. I want to just swing a sword and do some damage. Skeslin, what are you doing?
I don't know that there's anything I can do here. I think I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Okay, great.
Got nothing.
Miyuki.
I want to just, since she's fascinated by me, I want to say, now answer any of Astrid's or anyone else's questions.
And she kind of like blankly nods at you. If that's all you'd like to do with your turn.
Yeah, I'll move a little closer, but that's it.
Great. Astrid, what do you want to do?
Astrid will get out her 50-foot rope. And she will tie this woman up. Just so much tying. And there's just no way that Ms. Orlov could get out of this.
Roll a survival check, because there is a way she could get out of it.
No. Candace said it. There's no way.
What is that survival check, please?
20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You feel pretty solid in these knots. Soraya.
I do nothing. I just kind of watch Astrid, and I would maybe say, like, maybe we should move away from this portal. That's it.
Chip.
Chip is going to take her sword out of the sheath and chuck it across the room. And then I'm assuming she's got...
That's all you can do. That is all you can do. You drew a weapon and you threw it. Deal with it. Done. We're moving on. It's my turn. I stand there blankly. Skeslin, it's your turn now.
I stand there blankly in solidarity.
Thank you. It makes me feel better. Miyuki, it's your turn again.
I blink at her. I don't. I see everybody staring, and I just kind of want to do like ridiculous things. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because, well, let's see. How many rounds has it been at this point?
It has been 2 rounds.
2 rounds. Okay. Yeah. No, she's gonna hang out and continue to fascinate.
Dance a little bit. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
The little move you got. Cool. Astrid.
I think Astrid would like to pick her up and set her like flat on the table and then ask her some questions.
But she's stuck in place.
Oh, she's stuck in place? I can't move her now?
In place. No.
Oh, we gotta get her away from that portal.
She's stuck in place.
Oh, gotta get her away from that portal. Okay. And the questions. So
I mean,
Astrid,
you could, if I am interpreting rules correctly, she cannot currently break herself out of this, but you could make an escape artist or strength check to break her out of it. Jim, is that what you would say?
Yeah, I don't see a reason that Astrid could not. I wouldn't say escape artist, but I would say that if she literally just wanted to try to break her away, because she's just stuck in place by goo, so she wants to break her out of there, sure.
So if you would like to pick her up, Astrid, you could.
Well, I would like to try. What do I roll for that? I roll strength. Oh, that's gonna not do anything at a 9. Okay.
Yeah, no, this, you've seen Skeslin do this before.
I don't know why I questioned it. I'm sorry, Skeslin, I shouldn't have questioned it. So can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
So Astrid looks at Ms. Orlov and she says, I want you to tell me where you picked my brother up and where you left him. Where is Lothard's body?
We found him in the land of the Lenorm Kings, and he's buried in the Horwood Forest somewhere.
You can't tell me any more than that.
And she just stares blankly.
Okay. Astrid's going to regroup.
Soraya, you're right there. Right next to this woman. What are you going to do?
Coup de grace. Just kidding.
It's always an option. I mean, technically she's not, well, is she defenseless?
Attempting to attack her would break the fascination immediately. So she would technically then be able to struggle and would not be helpless.
That's why I'm just taking all of her weapons.
I'm not doing
like
that, guys. No, I think Soraya's just gonna kind of step back. Probably there. That's it.
Moving. I like it. Chip.
Clearly, this well-traveled adventurer would have some kind of dagger on her hip. And so Chip is going to pull that bad boy out and fling it across the room, too.
That's funny. You go to get it, and it's not there.
All right, well then...
So you have an action grasping a non-existent dagger. What do you do with your other move?
I aid Astrid in the movement of this person. I say, all right, if we do a cantilever maneuver, all right, we could flip her onto a chair. All right, so move this chair over here and we'll flip her onto it. Okay, here we go. And he does aid, so Astrid will get a 2 to her strength check.
So you basically put a chair and like the back of the chair is kind of shoved into this adhesive spittle up under her feet. And you're going to attempt to push down on the front legs to lift her out of here.
And just whoop, and she slips right down into it.
I'm so excited. Guess what? It's my third round of being stuck and staring blankly. I'm so excited about that.
It's a lot of fun.
So excited. Skeslin, how are you going to ruin my life?
I don't. I've already ruined it as much as I can at this point. I think I'm watching Chip and Astrid like feebly try to yank her away from the goo. And like, you just wait like 10, 15 seconds. It's gonna just come apart on its own. You don't have to. Whatever. Just do your thing.
I will point out that my help was actually really good. All right, I did good help.
Miyuki.
I think I'm going to just tell everyone I don't think that there's a whole lot more time to more easily get questions out of her. So if you want to ask them, I'd say do it now. That's all she does.
Astrid.
I'm going to try one more time to unglue her.
Sure. Yeah.
Was that a +2 to this, Chip? For aid?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, let's see. What are we going to do here? I mean, dirty 20. Thank you, Chip.
Yeah. With Chip's help and the chair, you get this woman out of the adhesive spittle and on top of the table. You'll have to ask all of your questions after the break. But before we go to break, I do want to say a huge thank you to everyone that donated last week as we were raising money for Black Lives Matter. I think it was Torger in CA asked what our total was. It was $2,240. Thank you all so much. Amazing. I didn't want that to go by the wayside. We'll catch you on the other side of the break.
See you in a few minutes.
Hello, this is Sunrise Station. Please don't be the Scourge again.
This is
the Scourge again, isn't it?
No, it's Egrooks. The place we are in just went into martial law, and we could use your help. Just thought you should know.
I'm not dealing with it no more. This is a trick. Egrooks is Scourge backwards. I'm hanging up now.
But really it is martial law. Ugh, oh well. Give me my dash gold.
Hey Adam, I'm gonna do my Twitter promo for the Dragons and Things Network. I was thinking that I would just hold out my hand and you'll put the rotating Twitter handle, at the DAT network, and then like change the background so that I'm sitting in like a dungeon, and maybe put like some glowing light magic around my head. Here, I'll shoot a plate real quick for you. I want the camera. I'll redo. Or you can fix it.
Hey, Eric? You okay?
Sure.
Aren't you excited to roll dice tonight on Dragons and Things?
I guess.
Come on, what's wrong?
It's just... I can't stop rolling twos. It's my curse. Every time I get a new set of dice, after a few rolls, they're ruined. How am I supposed to smash my enemies and destroy all that stand against me if I keep getting curses all over my dice?
Why don't you just get some more dice?
What? Get in my car? Go out into public? Interact with a stranger in an economic transaction? That would never work. Just wish there was some service out there where I could create an account, pay some money, and a company would send me lots and lots of dice every month, and I wouldn't have to do anything at all.
Have you heard of Tabletop Loot?
Yeah, they deliver amazing dice and gaming accessories. But what if I got a new set of dice and my curse just ruined them?
No, it's perfect. You just need to sign up for their monthly loot box.
Monthly loot box?
Yeah, you get at least 3 sets of dice every month, plus a few surprises. Once you create your account, you're set. It's only $20 a month.
That sounds like it might just work. I can get 3 sets of dice, I roll one until it gets infected by my bad luck, and then I switch to a new set. But what if I break my curse, and I don't need dice as often?
Easy, just change your subscription from quarterly to biannually.
Awesome. I'm gonna head over to Tabletop Loot right after this and sign up.
Oh,
Well, can I use your dice tonight?
Oh, no. You're cursed.
Sign up today at tabletoploot.com to get your monthly loot box. And make sure to watch Dragons and Things every Friday night on Twitch.
No, she's not. She's a cold bitch. I'm gonna kill her.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Crits and Giggles. I personally feel better after taking a quick lap around the apartment to gather myself. Are you guys happy as well?
I feel like we should have an off-camera for Jamie so that we can witness the lap around the house.
Yeah. Why don't we take a look at chat, see what they've got to say before we continue on with our story.
Sounds good. Let's see. Crossberry18 wants to know, can we play more of the Nathan Andrusek commercial where he calls Quigley annoying? I love that one. Oh, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle. Oh, Kyle.
Simon Jr. D is saying, I don't think Chip has knowledge engineering with that cantilever move. I should have made you roll a knowledge engineering. Darn.
Torger NCA says, is pro wrestler a homebrew class? I'm a cleric.
That pains me every time. You're a cleric, Ben. You play a cleric.
Yeah. And I play I play it well.
Ben, do you cheat a lot or something? Because Willow Ridley says, wow, Ben, not cheating? What is this?
Yeah, everybody thinks I cheat when you are very honest about what you roll on your die when you're a GM, people think you're cheating. So, you know.
I see.
Looks like we are being followed by... It's ZIJP. I don't know how to say that, but it's ZIJP 94. Zijp.
Thank you.
Zijp.
All right. Is there anything anybody else needs to get off their chest before
I have one
we
thing.
move forward?
Oh, Jamie, did you wear orange in solidarity of killing Chip?
I wish that's why I did it. I wish I could say yes.
I'm perfectly fine. I take the wand, I go bing, 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 and I'm back at full health.
Dang. Most like Cure Light Wounds wands are cheating.
I feel like there's going to be a homebrew character coming into the story soon that's a grappler and is going to, or maybe a thief, and they're just going to grab those wands out of Chip's bag and just break them in half, and then somebody's going to die,
then
right?
he'll just cast spells to heal people.
You don't have knowledge religion. Don't tell me you're going to...
But I have spells.
Don't listen to him, Jamie. You're doing a great job.
Thanks, Katie. Thank you.
Yeah.
She hasn't killed us.
Yet.
Some people would say that's a bad job. All right,
Please
let's
let
get
us
back to this. You have ripped this woman from adhesive spittle, placed her on top of this dining room table, and Astrid, you have intentions to question her.
Astrid looks deep into this woman's foggy eyes and looks up, looks around the room, and says, "It's not worth it. She won't be giving me anything I need. I have nothing to ask her. We need to move forward. I don't know what to do with her, though." And
so is this...
Jamie, sorry.
Go ahead.
Jamie, would I have read about her in any of the books I read in the library? Like, does she have any heroic endeavors?
No, you would not have read about her. But Astrid, you had noticed something, and anybody that had been standing around at the moment would have noticed the white, icy blue coloration that kind of took over her veins for a second. And you do know that is not a normal human ability or thing. But other than that, no, you don't really know anything more about her.
Well, I'm a little befuddled, but I'm asking y'all, what do you think we should do?
Well, this woman is the captain of this troop here. Obviously, we've taken out her underlings. On the other hand, the town itself does deserve some sort of justice. And perhaps they should be the ones to deal it out. Now we've cuffed her, we've tied her up, we can lock her in a room. I don't think she's getting out of anything.
You're right. We don't have to kill her. And Astrid looks at Soraya and nods. Well, I think that we all should move forward as fast as we can. We've got nothing for us here anymore.
Yeah. So, Jamie, that room where this room right over here to the north that only has one door.
The kitchen?
Yeah. I'd like to place her in there.
Okay.
And make sure, like, she's super tied up. She is super handcuffed, and she's about to be super unconscious because boom, he bops her a couple of times in the head until she is unconscious.
How many times you gonna bop her?
As many as need be to get her unconscious.
Alrighty. Well, fun.
He does the whole whack-a-mole thing, just pop, pop.
So you place Captain Hestrig Orlov in the kitchen, tied up, manacled. Is there anything else you'd like to do while there?
Take on watch stuff.
Breakfast? Maybe?
Breakfast is a great idea.
A delicious tray of white dragon cookies still laying out.
I don't know about those.
When Chip went in the kitchen, was there anything else in there? Any ingredients?
No, you had looked yesterday, and there were some staples like some flour, some stock, some spices, but it doesn't appear as if there's really anything of substance here.
Okay.
Jamie, if I recall, the kitchen has a body in it, does it not?
It does.
It does.
There is a dead man in there.
Yeah. So watching them once again sort of collect a pet for us to keep track of, and knowing that no matter how tied up she is, we still have an enemy at our backs. I'm going to tell everybody, okay, so you wanna do this again, that's fine. But I am gonna have a say in how this gets done. And I'm about to do something that none of you are gonna like, but frankly I don't care because I don't feel safe leaving enemies unguarded at our backs. Now, we had collected a scroll of lesser animate dead.
Whoa!
That I kept hold of. And so I will whip out that scroll, and I will cast lesser animate dead on the corpse of our previous enemy.
Okie dokie.
Creating one medium-sized zombie.
I love this. I love this a lot. I'm gonna just pull him over to the map so you know I got you.
Guess what?
That's my boy.
She's unconscious.
Oh no, don't worry. He's not going to do anything until she's free. I can give him orders. It's my zombie.
And just have him stand guard. He doesn't have to hurt her.
I didn't. That's exactly what's going to happen, Surya. He's just going to stand here. Okay. And I will give it the simple order that if she breaks free of her bonds, he is to eat her.
Skessen's so cool. Man, if I could just drop Chip right now and play Skesslin,
Wow.
Door open, door closed, Jim.
I think we can keep the door closed.
Yeah. And Chip piles up some junk in front of the door. Make it harder if she ever does. Become conscious, breaks out of the rope and the manacles, and is somehow not eaten by a zombie.
We could could have used him elsewhere. Oh, well.
That is an episode of Walking Dead, if ever I've seen.
Real quick, anybody with, I believe, knowledge nature
Oh, yeah.
can roll on what this zombie used to be.
Oh, good. I got a 6.
Nice.
Got an 8.
Nice. Together, that's a 14.
Yeah.
We combine our totals.
With all of our powers combined. You have no idea.
I've never seen anything like that before, and now it's moving around while dead, so extra not seen that before.
I'm too far away to see it.
I don't even know where I am. Can I see it? Yeah, sure.
Geslin closes the door to the kitchen, solidifying this woman's fate.
All right, there's obviously a few more rooms if she snuck up on us at the break of dawn. So we should clear out everything before we continue on.
Yes. Let's, well, I'll follow you, Chip. Where are you going?
Oh, to the south. They always say it's warmer in the south. I don't really know, though.
Well, come on, let's go.
I'll go this way. Back through here.
All right. Miyuki, you open those double doors, and again, you walk this beautiful red carpet, and these statues of ice nymphs look at you and follow you as you walk through the room.
I don't like them.
Hello. You can stop staring at me now if
They somehow seem to stare harder.
Right. I'm just walking through. Don't get all upset or whatever. This is a window, right? Right next to where I'm standing?
Right here, yes, that is a window.
Okay. So I will open this door then and come back in here.
And Chip will step through the door and he'll go,
"Oh, there's a Miyuki over there."
Oh, yeah. Ta-da!
I was just messing around.
Well, you almost got me.
Oh, almost.
Almost.
What do you do?
Chip will whip open the door next to him.
All righty. You whip open the door.
Whip.
Whip. And you find a room.
Ah. It's a room.
I could have had my own room last night.
I
know.
Here it is. Sorry. Within, a bed, desk, and storage locker furnish this small circular chamber. A 5-foot-tall mirror hangs on the wall opposite the room's only door.
Would anyone like to search this room thoroughly, or do we want to move forward?
I'll go in.
All right.
Honestly, I believe that there's quite a few spaces that we should take a more thorough search into. I feel like when we were clearing a lot of this, we didn't really give it a good going over. So
sure,
I wouldn't mind sort of clearing the floor and then going over it. But if you want to search it now, by all means.
I like that idea. Let's, Miyuki.
Yes.
After you.
Oh, all right. I will open this door that I'm standing in.
The other door in the southern hallway.
Full of monsters. Just full of monsters.
Just a whole room of monsters standing.
And you find another bedroom.
Well, it kind of looks like we could have all almost had our own bedrooms.
Oh,
the scent of perfume fills the air of this small bedroom where several dresses, styled for a Taldan noblewoman, lie neatly arranged on the bed. A mirrored vanity and chair sit by the door next to a wooden chest, and a larger mirror hangs on the wall between two windows. And you happen to see someone in this room. Someone you all recognize.
Oh!
What?
Before you,
Huh?
Lady Argentea Malisane.
Why is she here?
Hey, do you have our reward?
Right, yeah. We're here for our reward.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Your reward?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Remember when we found you and you said, hey, I'll get you a reward and we'll go back. And then we took you back and then we had to kind of leave Heldren to get to here. So sending the reward to Heldren is not a good idea anymore.
I'm sorry, you must be mistaken. I have never offered a reward.
Okay, well, if you have it, then do you have a twin?
Good one, Miyuki. You got her.
No, I do not have a twin. Who are you?
Soraya will pop her head in and be like, we're adventurers. You know us. Is this a jest?
I know you. And how might I know you?
Oh, well, we saved you. You were kidnapped.
Yes, I was kidnapped and I was brought here.
What?
I'm waiting for a ransom to be paid.
Wait, okay, hang on. Couple of things. Either this is like the mirror is real and there's like a mirror version of everybody here, which means there might be a mirror version of us, and I don't know how I feel about that. Or the person we saved before was not the right lady.
I'm sorry, you have saved me before.
Yeah.
Yes, and she wasn't very nice.
Well, then it obviously wasn't me.
Tell me.
This is all very confusing.
Did they bring in any creatures or anything and they like looked at you for a long time and then all of a sudden you were looking in a mirror or something like that?
No, the last thing I remember is being my caravan was attacked near the wood, and then I woke up and I was here.
Where are you from again?
I'm from Taldur.
Do you know where you are?
No, I've been trapped in this room. How would I know where I am?
So Soraya kind of like turns her back to her and kind of like sidebars all of them and is like, what is going on? We definitely rescued her already, didn't we? But she seems different. Do you think that perhaps someone stole her face and pretended to be her?
Or this one's doing that.
Well, I quite like this one. She seems a lot nicer.
So far. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We don't know much about this world. And, you know, the town that we arrived in when we went through that portal looked a lot like the town we had been in. Could go many different ways. I don't really know.
So Soraya will turn back to her and say, well, I guess your rescuers have arrived. Hi, I'm Soraya.
Well, Soraya, I fear that if you rescue me now, we'll all be dead before we leave.
Oh, well, that's not a lot of confidence in us, huh?
I don't know you. Why would I have confidence in you?
Because we're adventurers, obviously.
Right. And she just turns and looks at herself in the mirror.
So what do you propose then? You want us to leave you here until... Wait, when does the rescuing happen?
Can I see where everyone is on the map real quick? Are you currently on the map where you would like to be?
I would love to see them.
I cannot tell you that.
I'm so sorry. I can't bring you back. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good there.
Yeah, that's kind of where Chip is for sure.
If I peeked in to talk to her.
Here, yeah, I can go to the other side of the door.
Thank you.
pull out a pawn for myself.
Yeah. Because I don't believe this one.
She looks in the mirror and fusses with herself, picks up a dress off the bed and is holding it up, looking at herself in the mirror, and then kind of flippantly tosses it back on the bed and walks towards you, Miyuki, headed for the door.
Can we
and
make
says,
a sense motive?
Sorry?
Can we make a sense motive on all of this?
Absolutely. Yeah.
$17.
No?
Sure, I will. 6.
You've met this woman before. She is rude and stuck up, and that is exactly what she is currently. You think that she has too much pride to maybe go with you?
Listen, lady, do you want to stay here and risk whatever, I don't know, could happen to you here, or do you want to come with these people, all of us, who have shown up to save the day?
Fine, I'll come with you, but if it comes to dying, you'll all die first and I'll run. Is that understood?
I mean, that's kind of what you were like before, so sure, yeah.
All right, let us be on our way.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
As soon as she walks out of her room, I would kind of like to go back to Skeslin and kind of tug on him and say, Skeslin, she did have a mirror inside of her room. Do you think we should destroy it?
I think I'm looking at this woman, and I mean, are we buying this? This still doesn't add up.
It doesn't make
sense. Nothing is right about any of this. This is some kind of trick. It has to be.
Skessel, I'm with you because it doesn't quite make sense. This woman is freely moving about her room and has dresses, and the woman that we met was thrown in a pit. So I tend to believe the one who was in the more dire of situations. This one, I think, is the false one.
I've read lots of books where when people have been swapped, sometimes they make it look like something when it's not. So what if we were meant to think that the real one was the one we rescued, but really it was an imposter?
I think that we're getting away from the physical distance where we are now from where we were in Eldrin. I mean, unless they use the portals, I guess, but...
As you're all standing there talking, now that Lady Argentea is in the hallway, you see her start to look at Skeslin. And she can't seem to take her eyes off of him.
Standard.
And as she looks at him, she kind of looks at him up and down, and then she looks at her hands. I am tired of 10. 9 might be fun for a while.
Okay, that's weird. Everybody heard that. That's strange, right? That was a strange thing. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to hold on.
Kill her.
Before you do that,
I mean, this.
You see her body, her skin begin to like shimmer.
Mm-mm.
And instead of seeing Lady Argentea Malisane in front of you, the woman that you saved, that started this whole adventure, you see a second Skeslin.
That there's a big liar. There's a big liar in front of her, and I grabbed the new Skeslin.
And we'll roll initiative. How about that?
In the midst of all of that happening, Miyuki wants to shove one of her dresses into a bag.
Absolutely. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, give me those initiatives. Ooh, 7.
Classy.
13.
Anybody? 13. All right.
11.
11 for Skeslin.
17.
17 for Soraya.
17 for Astrid.
Who has the higher bonus?
6.
Soraya, what's your initiative bonus?
Oh, sorry. 2.
Yeah, Astrid's gonna go. So you see this, whoever, whatever this is, you thought it was the woman that you saved from attackers in the forest in the south in Taldor. And her entire body changes and appears as a second Skeslin. Astrid, what do you do?
Well, Astrid was exploring that little room all by her onesie. And then, so then she walks out and walks up to Skeslin and says, Skeslin, if I found it, and then she looks down the hallway and sees the second Skeslin and just slowly reaches back and gets her axe. And then that's all she's gonna do.
She grabs the real Skeslin.
How slowly we talking about grabbing this axe? Because, like, is it a 1-round move? Or are you taking, like, 10 seconds? Because that's 2 rounds.
Oh, well, like, just the 1 round. But, like, you know, that's slow for her. Yeah.
Soraya, you now see a second Skeslin.
Yes.
What do you do?
Soraya's going to reach in her pouch. And she's like kind of looking around for something, and then she just kind of pulls out this like flower that she had in her bag, and she's just gonna kind of reach over and she's gonna just kind of just tuck it between Skeslin's belt so that he has a little flower on him, in hopes that if they get confused, she'll know which one's the real one.
Tricked you. We know flower Skeslin's a real Skeslin.
And then she'll kind of look over it, because I'm sure Skeslin would be looking at her like she's crazy. She's like, it's so that I know that you're the real you. This is very strange.
That was actually a really good idea, Sonia.
Oh, thanks. And that's it.
Miyuki, you have tucked this gorgeous gown in your bag.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do now?
I think so. If I were to move here, that doesn't cause an attack of opportunity. Is that right?
It doesn't, because she has not acted yet.
Okay,
that is true.
So if that's the case, then I'm actually going to move here to kind of block off the other direction, and just ready my sword.
Absolutely. Skeslin, facing off with
You've
himself.
got the face. You've got the face, but there's a little more to it. If you want to be me, and I will level one of my 9 fingers at this woman and unleash an elemental ray.
Ooh.
As a ranged touch attack.
Alrighty.
That is going to hit a touch armor class of 17.
Yeah, that hits. Give me some damage.
All right. Ooh, nice. 8 points of damage. 8 points of damage. And then I've got this extra action.
Oh, gosh.
So I'm gonna have some fun with it. So now that I've unleashed my opening volley, which is the feat that I took, which means that when I cast Shocking Grasp and then step up and with my extra action and shock this woman to death, I will get a +4 bonus on the melee attack roll to do that, because I have already opened with my volley. Wow. So I'm basically just going to step up as I'm moving up. My hand just electrifies. This is all going to be electricity damage. And I reach out and grab the face that she took from me. hitting a touch armor class of 16 this time.
That hits.
So I unleash all 3d6 worth of electricity damage in one go, dealing an additional 10 points of electricity damage on top of the first attack.
Woof. That was an amazing round.
Loved it.
Whew. Chip.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I think you know what good old Chippy Chip Chip is going to do. Welcome to Grappletown!
Yeah.
That's a leaner. Gotta be conscientious of the leaners. 19.
And this Skeslin just like ducks right out from under your arms.
Oh, quick one.
Oh no.
Now it's Skeslin's turn. And as second Skeslin ducks, it reaches out with 2 claws. You've never seen Skeslin have claws. But it does. That's going to be a 23 on the first claw. And a 23 on the second. Wowza.
Oh my god.
Who is getting clawed?
Chip is.
Chip is getting clawed? Okay.
He's the one that hit you. Come on.
Yeah, but you tried to grab me.
She's just trying to get the grappler off the field right away.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. No. It's okay, Jamie. It's fine. I understand your combat tactics that are written about in a book.
Does a 23 hit, though?
Yeah.
Okie dokie, let's do some damage. That's going to be 5 points of damage with that first claw.
Right.
And 12. With the second.
Boy.
Oh no.
Well, I felt better.
Don't worry about me. I just feel like I got 1% left to give.
Oh.
Owie. We are back at the top of the round with Astrid. What you gonna do?
Well, you better believe Astrid is going to take a big old move right up. Let's see. To this side right here. And she's going to try to wall up Skeslin?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even going to attempt the attack of opportunity because I know you have that lovely...
It's so great. It is so great.
Making it easy for you and Chip to move through my threatened squares.
Oh, you better believe it. And I got a 23.
Is a 23 hit? Remember
that? 23 does hit.
Holy mackerel. All right.
He's got a death wish tonight.
He sure does.
Are we allowed to add our edges to damage?
No. What would give you extra damage is an overcharge.
Okay. Then the total is 7.
7 points.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. All right. Soraya, Astrid has swung her axe, meeting Skeslin's skin. What do you want to do?
I'm going to look between the two Skeslins and check for that little flower. And I notice that the real Skeslin's standing in front of me to the side, but the fake one is right in front of me. And I'm going to cast Burning Hands at it.
Wowza.
Not a good idea.
Why?
It's all good.
All right.
Burning
we're about to see a dead Chip.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Correct.
Burnt to a crisp Chip.
All right, a 15-foot cone that will hit
everyone.
Me, Skeslin. Well,
you can get basically with the cone. You could, Soraya, you could do both Skeslins or Chip, Astrid, and fake Skeslin. But you have
Don't get Chip.
You have to choose one of those two options if you want to catch the bad Skesslin in a cone.
What if I were to step up? What if I moved up to here?
Definitely hit one of us.
Okay. Oh, why do I always
in a
do
hallway are not a.
So good.
Yeah, make it happen.
Okay. Well, sorry.
You're not a professional adventurer yet.
I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I do get a reflex save no matter who else.
Well, so does and so does whoever else I would hit. So
with a natural 20.
So
that's 25.
The question is, who is Soraya hitting with this?
Yeah.
I think we're all still wondering that, Katie.
Great question.
It's a very important one.
I'm trying to decide if Soraya would choose that, and I don't think she would, so I'm gonna roll.
Yeah.
Highs are gonna be Jim. Lows are gonna be Ben. That's gonna be Jim.
Oh.
All right. Here
And
comes a
you
reflex
also,
save.
Yeah, reflex save.
Yeah, I failed that. So I'm gonna take all the damage.
Oh, Jamie's gonna take half the damage. And oh god, I'm the worst. I'm sorry.
3d4.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. 10.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. I wish that was cold damage, because man, do I resist cold damage, but not fire damage.
And Jamie, you'll take 5, obviously. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what else happens?
Soraya's canceled.
Oh no.
That little flower that you tucked in Skesslin's waistband burns to a crisp, and there is no longer an identifying marker between the two Skesslins.
Yeah, except it's pretty clear that one's regular Skesslin.
You know what? Let me have it.
As I'm just like smoking and singed, and my hair is like on fire, like, but I was wearing flour. I had it.
There's no flower anymore. It is Miyuki's turn. Miyuki.
Oh boy. Well, what I would really like to do is like I want to try to stab this evil Skesslin with my sword, but I don't want to stab anyone else on accident. So a couple of things. Could I either bend down and just try to stab like underneath Astrid, right, like through her legs, just stab that way? Or I just want to kind of like slide to the side and just do a real quick stab right in between her and Chip.
Okay. You would not be able to reach through Astrid's legs simply because you would not have enough reach to do so.
Worth a shot.
But Miyuki's arms go 8 feet, Jamie. So
that's insane.
I will let you, however, take a 5-foot step and squeeze next to Chip and Astrid.
Say, don't worry, I'm moving.
However, Ben, does your folio have the squeezed condition?
It's a -2.
There you go. So I -2.
Take a -2. Okay. Okie dokie. I can do this. Here we go. That's a 14.
It's a -4. Oh no, it's a -4 to your armor class.
Oh.
Or
does
your,
it affect
and
attacks?
it is a -4 to your attacks as well.
Crap. Oh. Okay, I got a 12.
Does not hit. You slide right along that cold wall and try to take a pokey. Doesn't quite meet. Whew. It is Skesslin's turn. You just took a chunk of damage. What you gonna do?
Yeah. Skesslin is sort of disoriented and singed and very badly burned. And he gets a little desperate and makes what is probably a terrible mistake.
I'm so excited.
Oh no.
But he's going to cast Shocking Grasp again. However, it will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh no.
Yeah, it will.
Jim, you do have a sink.
I do have a sink, and I will sink that attack of opportunity for certain.
That's fine. That is A-okay. What about a 17?
Yeah, it's yeah. That hits me.
Alrighty. 9 points of damage as this claw just like sweeps up from below.
Then I am dying.
Oh, no.
And Skeslin falls unconscious.
Oh, no.
We move on to Chip. Chip, what you gonna do now?
So Chip will see that this just happened, and it makes it all the more clear what he has to do. And so Chip just goes, "I'll be right back," and he runs over here. And so he just runs away. He's making a gamble that you don't have combat reflexes.
Huh?
Well, it wouldn't matter anyway because you moved through the threatened squares and Astrid's there, right?
No, but at Astrid, it would be this square.
Astrid threatens.
Okay, let me.
So he's making a gamble here, and it might pay off.
Oh gosh, I hope it does.
Run free.
Oh, and he channels positive energy. He reaches into the barrel and throws up the liquid in there, and sprays like fireworks into the air, healing up Skeslin for 6 points of healing, and myself for 6 points of healing.
Nice.
I think Soraya would also get that, but I don't think she's that injured.
Nope, just her
All
pride.
right.
I'm sorry, it's 2d6. So here comes the next. Another 3 on top of that, so 9.
Nice.
Let's get back into the action.
And as this Skeslin sees Skeslin fall and then open his eyes again, it looks down into your eyes, Skeslin. How many times can I say Skeslin? It looks down into your eyes and says, "It's only fun if there's one of us." And it's going to take 2 big old swings at you.
A bold move. Definitely when it looks down at me and it says there can only be one of us, I say, and it's going to be this one. Pressure.
Jamie, can I cast Stone Shield?
It's not going to affect.
That's a personal, yeah.
22 on the first claw,
Yeah.
and then a 10 on the second.
Well, I'm prone, so those will both hit.
Oh boy!
Oh boy! Oh boy!
If you kill Skeslin.
No.
Okay.
No.
The first is 5 points.
Okay.
Second is 6.
Okay. I am dying again.
Oh, come on!
I'm dying worse than I used to be.
Oh man!
It is now Astrid's turn.
Astrid's gonna take a big old swing with her masterwork hand axe. Let's see. 8. And she's going to use all of her edges to make it a dirty 20.
Oh,
You hit. Roll damage.
love it.
There'll be 8 points of damage.
8 points.
Tell me that made a dent.
It did not.
Oh,
However,
come on!
It is bleeding profusely. We move on to Soraya's turn. Soraya.
Soraya,
really, you only
just-
need one Skeslin in the group. It doesn't matter which one, right?
She just completely just acted and she just feels awful. So she is going to run over to Skeslin and she's going to basically throw herself on top of him. And she's going to say, "Skeslin, I'm so sorry." And she's going to cast Cure Moderate Wounds.
You could have done that before you threw yourself on top of him.
She's still new. Okay. Here we go.
Jamie.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, you got to do it, Jamie.
What? Oh, attack of
that-
opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
well, hold on, because that's going to be 13 points you'll get back.
So technically the attack interrupts your thing. So if she hits you, you'll have to make a concentration check, and you may not get the spell off. So keep that amount in mind, but it might not matter.
Oh boy.
Technically, would you consider yourself also prone as you have thrown yourself on top of Skeslin?
Yep.
That is a 10 to hit.
Cool. I have no sinks. What are you coming at me with? My AC?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
no.
Prone.
It's going to take a minus.
No,
So your
you
AC
don't hit
minus
me.
4.
You don't hit me.
Wow.
Nice.
What is your AC?
15.
Oh, you're kidding me. I don't have any edges.
It's rough being the GM, huh? Nobody gives the GM love. I get that, Jamie. I get it.
Oh my God, Ben.
Go ahead and heal up your friend.
I think I said 13 points.
Yeah, 13 was what I remember.
Miyuki,
Okay.
you have a little bit more room to move around.
Yeah, I think it seems like the best thing to do here is attack, so I'll move here. So will this give me flanking?
No, technically Soraya and Astrid would be flanking if Soraya was standing and had out a melee weapon.
Okay. I will attack with my sword again.
Beautiful.
Right, and do that damage. Right place in my character sheet. Right, character sheet would be helpful. Okay. 14.
Still doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're like, you see Skeslin fall. Soraya throws her body on top of him, and you like see it, and the desperation, you just barely miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Skeslin, are you awake?
I sure am. Awake.
Wait, Scott Denuzzo had a funny comment. He says, Skeslin's eyes open to find Soraya on him and says, no, thank you, Druid.
Not gonna bother to get up because Soraya's right, like basically on me. But what I will do is reach out and grab onto fake Skeslin's ankle.
Mm-hmm.
And this time I will go ahead and cast defensively, being more in control of my wits, and I'll throw an edge on this to cast defensively.
Why not?
Oh yeah, on the die would make it, so certainly going to make it with the +9 I have to that. So reach out, try to grab onto. So this is another touch attack, which I will again throw an edge on. Shocking grasp coming out again, and that is 16 against touch AC.
You get the spell off.
Oh.
Talk to me about damage.
It's going to be 10 points of electricity.
And you see Skeslin reach out and grab this, you don't know what. Its ankle. And it begins to like shake, and you can almost see its skeleton as Skeslin kills the creature. And as it crumples to the ground, its skin begins shifting again.
What color? What color is it? Is it a gray skinned creature?
It might be. I'll show you what you see.
Wondering if some of us might have had some dealings with these gray-skinned creatures.
Oh my gosh, the thing is terrifying.
Oh, Katie, you definitely know what this is. A
doppelganger.
Yeah, Astrid, Candace, you know what this is too. It's a doppelganger.
Oh no!
I'm never good against doppelgangers.
People don't know that yet, Katie.
Oh, that's right. Hashtag spoiler.
Don't yell at her, Ben. Don't yell at her.
Hey, you don't yell at me, Candace.
Don't make me come up there.
You don't make me come down there.
Okay, Brady Bunch. What do you do?
I'm gonna stand up.
Chip will channel positive energy again. That's another 6 points of healing for Skeslin as well as myself.
All right. I'm pretty much better.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna say, I'm so sorry, Skeslin. This is all my fault. I could have killed you. You guys, I'm not an adventurer like you are. I don't think I should be here. I almost killed him.
Oh, Soraya, I've got to be honest. Nobody's really ever prepared to be an adventurer. We just go out and do it, and you just learn, but mistakes are bound to happen.
That mistake could have cost Skeslin his life.
Yeah, well, the stakes are like higher and more extreme when you're adventuring, so it happens. Even to friends, even to folks who've been adventuring for years and years.
Skeslin, I'll understand if you never want to forgive me, but I'm very sorry.
When you look at Skeslin, he looks almost giddy. He's not angry at all. He's actually smiling, looking down at nudging the corpse before us with his feet, kind of looking at the wounds that some of his skin is still a little singed, but most of it's gone. He looks over at Soraya, almost like he barely is even noticing. He's like, "Oh no, Dad, but I mean, don't, yeah, with the spells, you got to be careful while you're aiming them and all. But no, it's fine. It's fine. No, we're fine. This is fine, and that's dead. So, I never had that experience before, killing myself, and then almost." Myself killing, I don't know, but I think we're fine. We're fine. It's fine.
It's almost like killing the ego. It's weird, right?
Oh, I mean, it's weird. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Skeslin, you all right there?
I'm fine. Did you see that? I mean, I keep getting more. For so long, I was always so worried about all this. I didn't understand any of this power. I still don't understand it, but man, look what I did to this thing. I mean, to just see it.
And Chip kind of walks up to Skeslin, and he's staring him down real hard. And he goes,
"This Skeslin doesn't have a flower on his waist."
Oh. That's very true. I don't have a flower.
He grabs him. I'm just kidding, buddy.
You're insane, but
well, let's
there are no more doors, right, Jamie?
Right. You haven't really searched these rooms, but there are no more doors you have not opened.
So Chip will say,
"All right, here's the plan. Chip, wait, that's me. Astrid and Miyuki, the three of us are going to spread out into each of the rooms that have portals. We're going to keep an eye on them. And Skeslin and Soraya, if you don't mind going and searching around, digging around and seeing if we can find anything useful or information onto where Nasena is. That's, I think, our next plan for the next few minutes or so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The more knowledge we have, the better."
Yeah,
says the man with no knowledge religion. And
he goes, I'll take the dining room.
I mean, I can take the creepy statue room, I guess.
Yikes. Yeah, I didn't want to be in there, so that's why I left it to you.
But I'm going to stand by the doors, so...
Well, I suppose. Oh, my little icon freaked out on me. I suppose that leaves me over here. Over here?
I think right. Yeah, there.
There?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Astrid has taken the northern hallway, Miyuki to the east, and Chip in the dining hall to the west.
And he just hears this zombie eating flesh.
You hear things, yes. But Soraya and Skeslin, that leaves you in the southern hallway. What would you like to do?
Well, I think might as well start with my room, huh? I'll actually head into the room where I came out of, and I don't mind going ahead and taking 20. Just going through the room, tossing it good.
You look in here, and you find lots of beautiful gowns, jewelry, perfume, absolutely immaculate shoes. And you find a stack of books near the bed, all about Taldor and the nobles there.
Oh, I think this was clever. Oh, there were plans at work here. Soraya, do you see all this? She was studying up. She really was going to get in there and replace all Argentea, I think. They were trying to make some kind of a political move on the court. This is fascinating. We're dealing with a really organized enemy here.
So Soraya's kind of just like hanging outside of the door, and she just kind of like nods at him.
Listen, I think maybe that you're still feeling a little bad about scorching me a little back there. But what you have to remember is that you scorch the enemy too. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do, you know.
I don't think scorching any enemy is worth losing your best friend.
Well, think of it like trusting in your allies, right? For example, you knew that Chip could bring us back from the brink of death, and you knew that I could probably take the hit. And you made a gamble. It's taking a chance. You rolled the dice. It's fine. I mean, don't do it again if you can help it. But
Okay.
but come on. You're always going on about how we're a team, and isn't that part of teamwork, right?
I guess. Well, thanks for not being mad at me. I want to be a good adventurer like you.
I don't know if I'm any good at this, but you did well, and the thing is dead, and we're all alive. So,
I mean, did you see the way that you melted that creature?
Yeah, it was very impressive.
Amazing.
That's kind of a new thing for me. I haven't really been able to. I just feel like the further we go, the more powerful I get. I learn things. Maybe it's stuff that I knew how to do all along, but I just never had the courage to reach down within myself and really, really dig deep. I was always holding back before, maybe. And I think that this is exciting. I think there's more. I can't wait to see what else I'll be able to do at the end of all this.
Well, I believe in you, Skeslin.
Chip, you continue to hear grumbles and gnawing. Doesn't seem to be screaming.
Well, the person's unconscious, so there wouldn't be screaming.
There were instructions not to do anything until she was conscious. Miyuki, these statues are staring away.
She tries to ignore them for a while and see if but she keeps looking back, and she's like, listen, y'all aren't gonna get me. I'm not afraid of you. I'm just standing here watching that portal, and you can just do whatever you want, and it's just fine. In watching, if that's what you're doing. She says all of this very nervously and awkward.
Are those doors open?
Which ones?
Between Chip and Miyuki?
Nobody said they closed them, so I assume
Sure.
they are.
Yeah.
So Chip will, just,
Hey, Miyuki,
Oh, yeah.
do you know anything about that creature?
That's a good question. Do I know anything about this creature? Let's see.
knowledge dungeoneering.
Thanks, Ben.
I have knowledge nature or...
You should have knowledge dungeoneering.
I don't.
I do.
You do?
You don't have the... Miyuki, as a bard, you can make any knowledge check untrained. You would just add your intelligence modifier if it's not listed as a skill.
Okay. Yeah, I can make that roll.
Yeah.
Astrid also is just yelling through the doorways to...
Y'all
Miyuki
haven't
and
closed
Chip.
any doorways in here.
Hey, Astrid, do you know anything about that great creature?
Oh, yep.
I got a 9.
You have heard tale of shapeshifters, but you aren't sure quite what this one is.
Well, I mean, being Kitsune, you hear talk about these shapeshifters that can shift into anything. It's not just one human or a fox, it's anything. But, you don't really think they're real. I mean, even though obviously they are real, but still, it's like a childhood story.
Oh.
Astrid, you sounded excited. What was that roll?
21.
Oh, this is a doppelganger. You get...
Doppelganger.
Technically, you would get 2 pieces of information, but I'm just going to give you some background here.
Yeah.
Doppelgangers are not necessarily evil creatures. What you do know about them is they can make themselves a perfect copy of people, and they can detect thoughts. They have a special ability called mimicry, where they can use any weapon that they pick up. They prefer infiltrating societies where they can gather wealth and influence, and see little point in forming cities of their own kind.
Yeah, they're nasty little creatures.
Yeah.
They also are. Somewhere it says they're very like envious, and so if they see like a relationship that they want to be a part of, they'll just go kill one of the 2 people and then become them and then live that relationship.
They also get bored very quickly of new appearances. So, they could live life one day as someone and in an instant look at someone and go, no, I want to be that person now.
Well, I'll tell you this much right now. They're not always bad, but they usually are. So you keep them away from your weapons and you keep them away from your wives. Okay? Okay.
That was just spat.
Jamie, do they have normal color blood or like anything like that?
It is not a deep red like you're used to. It's almost like a deep purple.
All right.
Okay, I'm coming up with I'm coming up with ideas. Just let me think for a little bit.
All right. Geslin and Soraya, what are you guys doing?
Sure. Well, before we get to much else, while Chip is thinking, it does look like we have another bit boss, and it was Willow Ridley, who has decided that there shall be a fin roll for the extra action.
Ooh.
So it's time for another fin roll.
Yeah.
I got a 1.
Oh,
there you go.
You guys
Anybody else
roll
get a
off.
natural 1?
No.
Roll off, Megan.
Okay.
Lowest wins.
Oh my god. I
Okay,
got a 20.
Oh, I got a 6.
I can't get any rolls above like 10 today, and this one time.
We've also been followed by Adamantite Adventurer and Scott Denuzo gifted to Wiffle Possum, so thank you.
Thank you, guys.
So in the room that we're in, I would just like everything that looks valuable, scooping it into the bags. And then once we're done with that, move on to the other room that's in this corridor and pretty much do the exact same thing.
And
give it a good searcheroo.
Once Gesslin has left this room that I'm in, I'm going to take out one of the really big books that I took from the library because it's got like a hard cover, and I'm going to try to smash the mirror with it.
Ooh.
It cracks under that first swing.
I hit it again.
And it starts to shatter.
I would hit it until pieces are gone.
This shattering of glass. But no one sees it.
And I walk out of the room and I shut the door.
Gesslin, you find yourself in the southwest bedroom on this floor.
Sorry. Also, Jamie, I'm going to actually take a little shard of the mirror and keep it with me. And then I'm going to leave and shut the door.
Gesslin, you find yourself in this bedroom. What would you like to do in here?
Oh, giving it a thorough tossing.
Are you taking a 20 or are you just going to do a quick perception?
Yeah. Go with a take 20. But we have the time.
You begin looking around this room, and at first glance, nothing seems different than the other bedrooms you've seen on this floor. But now that you're actually taking the time to look, this bed is shorter. The footlocker contains a little girl's clothes, smaller shoes, and you almost don't see it. But as you're looking at this footlocker on the ground, you notice something under the bed. And if you lean down to look, you find a small stuffed toy.
Yikes.
Okay. I'm just going to leave all this stuff here for now. If there's nothing else, I guess my next destination would be the northeastern room.
Sure. Up there, you had taken a little time.
I lost everything.
Would I have seen the doll? Would I have seen him?
Were you also taking 20 in there as well?
I would, after I crushed the mirror in this room, I would have moved over to help Gesslin in this room.
Sure, yeah. If you're also taking a 20, you would have seen that doll as well.
Does it have the mirror for an eye and a gem, or is there a way to like know it's a real child's toy or a magic manipulation?
You pull it out from under the bed.
Was that a question? Sorry, you kind of cut out.
Do you pull it out from under the bed to take a closer look at it?
Yeah.
You begin looking at this toy. And different from what you saw before, this is actually a doll of a woman with long yarn for hair. And you kind of turn it over in your hand. And as you do so, the hair kind of falls to one side, revealing a foxtail. And then an opening in the back. And as you kind of look in the opening, you find the doll is hollow and painted like wood on the inner fabric.
Would I know what this means? Is there any way to knowledge what this might mean?
I believe it's going to be a knowledge nature.
Great. I can do that. Woo. Natty 19. Yeah. I don't like dolls, but Soraya would pick it up. So that's going to be a 24.
Just double check.
And it's a portal and she dies.
You recognize this as a child's toy. There is nothing magical about this, but this doll is made to resemble a huldra. And you get... You beat the DC. You know they are fake creatures that legend claims were originally created by troll witches to lure humans into their clutches. But this looks like a simple child's toy. It's almost like for us having mermaids as toys when they began as sirens that were dangerous for sailors. This is a legend that has been passed down for generations about these creatures. Whether or not it's true, that you don't know. But this is a doll of a huldra.
All right. Soraya's going to take the doll and put it in her bag.
Oh.
And then follows Geslin.
Do you do?
What?
Yeah, I think we're just waiting until they take a thorough searching of this entire area.
Or Skeslin, you and Soraya in that room up to the northeast.
Yeah.
You had gone through it yesterday, and you find the destroyed chest.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else hidden in here. No other real information in this room.
Okay. The only other area that we haven't really given a going over, and that I would like to, is the garden.
Yeah.
Is there anything interesting in there that we missed?
There is not. There are all of these crazy exotic plants, but they don't appear well taken care of.
Okay.
And there's the chains that was holding the mandragora. Other than that, nothing else.
You know, when I created this spooky sound set for Silence I didn't expect it to be used against me so much. Jamie, where is the place with the least...
At that point, call out for everybody. Hey, I think...
Shall we gather?
Yeah. Jamie, where's the place with the least amount of mirrors?
Least amount of mirrors.
Oh, I would have smashed all the mirrors, in the rooms as we left and shut the doors.
It appears this hallway
Yeah.
in the center of the tower.
So Chip will kind of gather everyone up here and say,
all right. So now that we know that there are doppelgangers and creatures that can take our appearance, I think it's important that we establish two things. First, we know that their blood looks differently, slightly, than ours. We will not be offended if any one of you asks to do a slight cut on the hand to register that you are who you say you are.
I mean,
the other part of that...
Wouldn't it be less graphic if we just had a code word?
Well, that's part two. I came up with a code word. It's Thora. Because I never want to forget why we're here. But still, a 2-part check-in might not be bad. So, well, up to the next flight of stairs, or do we head straight to the top?
Are there actually stairs that go up, or is it, I think the only way to go up and down is...
Well, we've got the 2 opportunities. We've got the one to the north, this teleportation, that leads us to like a crow's nest, is how I would best say it was described to us, to where it's like you could see everything and the witch might be up there. And then the smaller one to the east leads us to the 3rd level of this fortress.
I think we should go floor by floor, honestly.
All right.
But together.
Well, let's make our way. Certainly these things are watching us for a reason. So
yeah. And no amount of talking to them gets them to stop.
Oh. Well, as soon as everybody's on, onward, upward, in a tick. Don't be late. Just be quick.
Say this key phrase that Hatch the Domovoy told you would take you up. No ice encases you. You're not paralyzed. But both of those statues turn to look at the 5 of you crowded on that platform and begin to move. And we'll pick it up next week.
Oh, no! I don't like them. I don't like those statues.
Never like those statues.
I never liked them one bit.
Oh,
what's happening?
Let's take a look at chat, check in with everybody. I know they're at the end. Everybody could hear Piper whining. She is in the other room with Ben. She had full dental today at the vet, so she is just coming off of all of the medicines. She's A-okay. She's just a bit whiny. Sorry that you could all hear that. Oh my goodness. I have a comment from earlier. Oh, there's Pippi. Wolfgang 463. Use fireball and fireball only.
No.
Good advice.
No fireball.
No fireball. That would have hit even more people than my stupid cone.
Oh my goodness.
Dark Knight says, the statues are awesome.
No.
I don't agree.
There was no way we were getting out of there without having to kill those statues. It just wasn't going to happen.
I like Scott Denuzzo said earlier, Skeslin noticed one of his dresses is missing.
Oh my.
Such a whiner. Nobody give her. She just went to the dentist, all right? She's fine. She's just
The dentist is scary, all right? I don't like the dentist.
I don't either.
I'm going to mute myself because you're all having a deal. I'm having to deal with it. Not
Oh my goodness, we've been followed by Maverick LTX. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, that was great.
Tonight was so much fun, you guys. I'm glad you had the chance to sit and chat and almost die later. I had a lot of fun. I don't know about you guys.
Yes, so much fun. I'm so scared for next week.
Very good.
Yeah.
But thank all of you out there for watching. If you just joined us this week and it's your first time, You can catch up with how our heroes ended up in the Pale Tower in Irison, the land of eternal winter. We have our previous sessions up on YouTube and as Twitch VODs, so you can check them out there. We also have a Discord where you can chat with the other DAT fam and with us, and ask us, why on earth, Katie, would you use burning hands like that? I'm kidding, Katie.
Yeah.
I'm
Human
kidding.
error. It's fine.
We've all done it. We've all been there.
Who among us has not torched 3 or 4 of our friends?
It's true. It's so true.
Another shirt.
Also, the rest of this week, you got a couple days off. You have DAT Heroic Endeavors on Friday, Crag Extravaganza Saturday morning, Things in Space Saturday evening. Then you get Sunday off. And then we're back for more Crits and Giggles next Monday evening at 5 p.m. Pacific. And we only have 2 more episodes before we're taking a break to breathe and relax before we jump in to another season of Crits and Giggles. Woo! All right, you guys. With that, we're going to say good night. And we love you all, DAT fam. See you later.
Bye, everybody.